Hey everyone, welcome back to another cozy episode. I'm Jack.
And I'm Jenny. So glad you're staying with us for part 2 today. Jack, before we took that quick breath, you were talking about your future flashback trick.
Oh yeah, the mind trick where you imagine your success before it even happens.
Right. And you know what's fascinating about that? When you do that every single day, it stops feeling like a dream and starts feeling like a memory.
Whoa, wait a minute. Say that again? It stops feeling like a dream and starts feeling like a memory. That is so deep, Jenny.
Right? Because your brain doesn't know the difference between something you vividly remember and something you deeply imagine.
So if I imagine myself speaking fluent English with complete ease, talking to someone in a bustling cafe in London, my brain actually starts to accept that as my reality.
Exactly. And that removes all the panic and pressure.
Man, I wish someone had told me that 10 years ago when I was struggling with language tests. I used to torture myself with flashcards until 2 in the morning.
Oh, the midnight flashcard torture session. I think every student on Earth has lived through that nightmare.
Eyes red, drinking cold coffee, staring at vocabulary words like they were secret alien codes.
And did it work? Did midnight panic ever help you learn faster?
Honestly, no. The next day I would forget half of them because my brain was totally exhausted and stressed out.
Exactly. Stress is the absolute enemy of memory and fluency. When you're stressed, your brain locks up.
That's why teachers always say, relax and have fun. We always thought they were just being nice, but there's actual science behind it.
Big science. When you feel joyful and relaxed, your brain opens up like a sponge.
A happy sponge. I love that visual. Just floating around, absorbing English vocabulary without any pain.
Yes, and that brings us right back to our amazing core concept today, the joyful anticipation secret.
Let's dive deeper into that. How can our listeners use this secret when they feel completely stuck? Like, imagine someone has been studying English for 5 years and they still feel like they can't speak fluently.
Oh, that is such a common frustration. Many learners hit what we call the intermediate plateau.
The plateau, where you feel like you aren't improving at all, no matter what you do.
Exactly. You feel like you're running on a treadmill, sweating like crazy, but going absolutely nowhere.
Such a frustrating feeling. You look at your books and think, what is the point?
And that is the exact moment when joyful anticipation can save you.
How? How does it help when you feel like you're stuck?
Because instead of looking at how far you have left to go, you change your focus to the tiny, exciting wins right in front of you.
Can you give an example? What kind of tiny win?
Imagine you're watching a movie in English without subtitles for the first time, and you actually understand a funny joke before you read the translation.
Oh, that feeling, that little rush of excitement.
Yes, that little rush of joy. Most people just smile for a second and forget about it.
But what should they do instead?
You celebrate it. You let that feeling of enthusiasm wash over you. You tell yourself, look at me, my brain is actually getting it.
So you amplify the positive feeling instead of ignoring it.
Exactly, because what you focus on expands. If you focus on your mistakes, you find more mistakes. If you focus on your progress, you create more progress.
So if I imagine myself planting a seed, right? If you water a flower, it grows. If you water a weed, well, you get a yard full of weeds.
Look at you becoming a philosopher today, Jack. A garden of English.
Hey, gardening metaphors work for everything. But seriously, let's talk about how this applies to work or career goals, too. Because our listeners aren't just learning English, they're building whole lives.
That's a great point. Whether you want a promotion, a new career, or to move to a new country, the emotional energy you bring to the table changes everything.
Have you ever met someone who is super talented, but they have zero energy or excitement about what they do?
Oh, all the time. They look like a walking zombie at their desk.
Right? And then you meet someone who might be a beginner at their job, but they have so much high vibration and passion. Who do you want to hire or work with?
Always the second person. Passion and enthusiasm are magnetic.
People are attracted to energy. People want to be around people who make them feel alive.
But Jack, let's be real for a second. Is it possible to stay excited 100% of the time? Because sometimes people think positive thinking means you can never feel sad or tired.
Oh, that's a huge trap. If you force yourself to be happy when you're miserable, that's not joyful anticipation, that's just fake.
Thank you. Yes, toxic positivity is real.
Exactly. Sometimes you just need to eat some chocolate, take a nap, and accept that today is a messy day.
So true. Joyful anticipation doesn't mean ignoring your bad days. It means knowing that even though today is messy, your overall direction is still bright and exciting.
I love that distinction. It's an umbrella in a rainstorm, not a denial that it's raining.
Oh, what a great line. Write that down, everyone. An umbrella in a rainstorm.
I'll trademark it later. But seriously, let's give our listeners another practical tool.
I'm ready. What's next in our toolkit?
Let's talk about the power of our daily language, the actual words we use when we talk to ourselves.
Ooh, self-talk. That is so powerful.
Think about how many times a day we say negative things to ourselves without even noticing it, like, I'm so bad at this, or I'll never understand grammar, or why is this so hard for me?
Ouch. Hearing you say that out loud hurts because we all do it.
Right? We are our own worst critics. If we talk to our best friends the way we talk to ourselves, our friends would run away screaming.
Hey, best friend, you're terrible at everything and you'll never succeed. Yeah, they would definitely block our number immediately.
Exactly. So we need to flip the script.
Flip the script? How do we do that using our theme today?
Instead of saying, this is so hard, we say, this is challenging, but I'm getting better every single day.
Ooh, and instead of saying, I'll never be fluent, we say, I can't wait to see how much better my English sounds 6 months from now.
Boom, there's that anticipation working its magic again.
It changes your whole chemistry. Your shoulders drop down, your breathing gets deep, and your brain starts looking for solutions instead of panicking.
You know, it's amazing how our physical body reacts to our thoughts. When you're stressed, your muscles get tight.
Physical tension is usually just mental tension hiding in your shoulders and jaw.
My jaw right now. Why am I biting my teeth together? Thanks for the reminder, Jenny.
Drop your shoulders, guys. Everyone listening right now, drop your shoulders and take a nice, deep breath with us.
Ah, much better. See, even recording this podcast is relaxing me.
That's the beauty of conversation. We learn and grow together.
Let's talk about momentum again, because I want to make sure our listeners understand how small habits build up over time.
What's your favorite way to build momentum, Jack?
For me, it's the 2-minute rule.
The 2-minute rule. Tell me more.
Whenever I don't feel like studying or working on a big goal, I tell myself, okay, I only have to do this for 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes, and if I want to stop, I can stop.
Oh, that is sneaky, but brilliant.
It tricks your brain, because starting is always the hardest part.
Exactly. Once you sit down and open your notebook for 2 minutes, your brain goes, well, we're already here, might as well keep going.
And suddenly 2 minutes turns into 20 minutes, and 20 minutes creates momentum.
That is such a goldmine tip for language learners. Don't wait until you have 2 hours of free time to study English. Just open your app or read 1 page for 2 minutes.
Exactly. Small actions with high enthusiasm beat massive action with zero energy every single time.
I love that so much. Let's put that on a billboard.
Small action plus high enthusiasm. We're full of slogans today, Jenny.
We should write a book, Jack. But before we write a book, let's keep exploring this journey with our amazing listeners.
Let's do a quick check-in with everyone. Where are you right now? Are you driving? Are you cooking dinner? Are you cleaning your room?
Wherever you are, smile a little bit right now. Just a tiny smile.
Hey, it actually feels weirdly good to just smile for no reason.
See? Your body sends a signal to your brain that says, hey, everything must be okay.
Mind hack level 100. Science is amazing.
So, as we keep moving forward in today's conversation, let's remember why we started this whole topic, the joyful anticipation secret.
It's not about wishing for magic. It's about aligning your daily emotions with the future you actually want to live.
Absolutely. It is all about alignment, not just daydreaming.
Alignment. That's a powerful word, Jenny. What does emotional alignment actually look like for someone learning English every single day?
Well, it means your daily actions match your big vision. If your big vision is to travel the world and speak English effortlessly, but your daily action is staring at your grammar book with a miserable frown, there's a mismatch.
Ouch, that hit a little too close to home. You're saying my miserable frown is blocking my fluency?
Maybe just a little bit. Your brain believes what you feel. If studying feels like punishment, your brain wants to escape.
So how do we make studying feel like a reward instead of a punishment?
By connecting it to things you genuinely love. Do you love music? Study English song lyrics. Do you love cooking? Watch cooking tutorials in English without subtitles.
Oh, I love that. So instead of forcing boring textbook dialogues, you bring your actual passions into your English practice.
Exactly. That is how you keep your enthusiasm alive month after month.
You know, that reminds me of my friend Marco. He learned English entirely by playing online video games with people from all over the world.
Really? Did he study grammar books?
Never. He didn't even own a grammar book. But because he was so excited to win the game and chat with his teammates, he picked up vocabulary naturally.
That is the ultimate example of joyful anticipation in action. He wasn't studying English, he was just having fun living his life.
Exactly. And his speaking confidence skyrocketed because he has zero performance anxiety.
Performance anxiety. That's what freezes so many people up when they speak in public or during interviews.
Oh man, public speaking in a foreign language? That's my ultimate nightmare.
Everyone's nightmare, Jack. Imagining everyone looking at you like judges on a talent show.
Exactly, holding up scorecards with zeros.
But remember what we talked about earlier. People aren't judging you, they're just trying to connect with you.
Right. When you shift your mindset from I need to impress them to I'm excited to share this story, everything changes.
Yes, that is the emotional shift that creates true momentum.
Jenny, let's talk about what happens when you lose that momentum. Because let's be honest, even with all these great mindset tips, there are weeks when you just feel flat and uninspired.
Oh, for sure. Burnout is real. We are human beings, not machines.
So what do you do when you hit that wall, when the excitement is completely gone?
You lower the bar. You don't try to run a marathon when you can barely walk.
Lower the bar. Isn't that the opposite of staying motivated?
Not at all. If reading for 20 minutes feels impossible today, you read for 1 minute. If listening to a podcast feels too heavy, you listen to one short song.
Just keep the engine warm. Don't let it die completely.
Exactly. Just keep the tiny spark alive until the wind changes.
I love that. A tiny spark is way easier to fix than a completely cold engine.
And that brings us right back to the core magic of anticipation. Even on a bad day, you can look forward to tomorrow being a fresh start.
A fresh start. I love how every single day gives us a brand new page to write on.
Absolutely. So as we start wrapping up our deep dive today, let's remind our listeners of our amazing target words one last time.
You got it. Anticipation, that sweet feeling of looking forward to something great. High vibration, keeping your energy bright and uplifting. Joyful expectation, actively believing that good things are coming your way. Enthusiasm, your inner fuel and fire. And momentum, that unstoppable rolling power of small, joyful habits.
Nailed it, Jack. Such a powerhouse list of words to take with you into your week.
And remember, guys, don't stress about perfection. Focus on connection, keep your energy bright, and let that joyful anticipation guide you.
We've had so much fun hanging out with you today. Thank you for letting us be a cozy part of your English learning journey.
Keep learning, keep smiling, and we'll see you very soon in the next episode. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.